So it's the 3rd of April, and believe it or not, it stopped raining for about 10 seconds. Oh, hang on, no, it started again. So yeah, it's just a quick update. I've had Andy in over the last week, and we've been some busy boys. It's been hard work. There's been a lot of lifting, as you can see there by that big heavy thing in the corner. We've got the ceilings up. We've just got to fill in that little infill there, and I'm just in the process now of putting all the plasterboard screws in, and then getting the edges cut in and taped. But yeah, so again, thank you very much, Andy, because that was a very, very hard week, and he didn't moan once, so that's pretty good. So this is the bathtub, and it's quite large. It's pretty much like a swimming pool. I can do lengths in this thing, and it weighs as much as one, to be honest. So we struggled to get it in through this doorway because the doorway wasn't wide enough, and getting it round the corner was even more exciting. So in the end, we had to turn it on its side, rest it on a scaffold board, pick it up, and then just try and, with a bit of brute strength, just get it round that corner. Funny thing is though, it's got to go back out, and then we're going to have to build some scaffolding out the front, lift it up, and then get it through the windows in the front of the bathroom. So that will be a fun and exciting day. So moving on to the kitchen. Again, myself and Andy, we've got all the units in, and they're actually in their sort of final resting position now. So that's where they're going to sit. I've also cut, well, we've got the worktops in, so I've cut this oak worktop to size, and that fits nice and neatly in the corner. Just need to screw it down. But yeah, so that's all in. It looks much, much nicer. It's just the walls let it down at the minute. And again, we've got these two in here. Excuse the music. And also we've got this kitchen worktop there sorted. Let me just turn this off. So yeah, we've got the kitchen worktop sorted. Nice drainage grooves. It's absolutely lovely, but you'd hope so because it costs an absolute arm and a leg. I think this is all the same. That is probably the same. I think I've done a few little bits up there, but I'm not going to go crawling in there for a video. Yeah, that's still nice and messy, and we like it. So, oh yeah, and I've put some plasterboard up, some fireproof plasterboard over the universal columns up there. So, coming upstairs. Joan's finished off the plastering in this part of the room. We're just waiting for it to dry. She's painted the skirting boards now, so they're nice and white, which is good. Also done a few repairs and things like that. All the lights are out, so it's now on the new wiring. All the old wiring's out completely. So yeah, it looks quite nice in here. Just needs a little bit of a touching up now. Get some paint and maybe some wallpaper up. I've moved the light from here to here because it's much nicer, and it's over the actual stairwell now, and it looks much nicer at night, and we can actually put a big Only Fools and Horses style chandelier down up there, so that'll be good. We've got light switches on, and then there's one there for a thermostat, and that will go for the underfloor heating in the bathroom. And then we're going to have normal lighting here in the bathroom, and then we're going to go for sort of the LED strip lights around the bottom of the bath. So ones that change colour, so Charlotte will like that. So into the bathroom, we've actually started doing some work in here. Put the ceilings up, because you remember there was a big hole there. So yeah, and it's all moisture boards, so they were double heavy. Just in the process now of just taping them. They've all been screwed up, they just need taping and filling, and then rubbing back slightly. So they're all in. I built this sort of secret, well, it's not really a secret, but it's one of those instep shelves which go into the wall, so that'll be quite nice when that's done. Just something so I can put all my little trinkets. So what we did, this was an old plaster and lath wall that was completely blowing and just not in a nice state at all. So Andy and I, we ripped it out, and it was quite a messy job, but behind it there was loads of space, and luckily we had loads of insulation left in the garden. So what we've done, we've completely insulated it all up, so it's nice and should be nice and warm, and then put these moisture boards over the top. And again, I just need to tape and fill get it all to fit. Underneath the floorboards, you can see, I think I showed last time, but it's all acoustic insulation now underneath. Not really thermal, but just to stop sort of heavy feet walking around on the slate floor. I think that's about it for this one. I didn't really want to talk and bore you for too much longer. I think that's about it. I'll probably remember some things. Oh yeah, we've got some radiators on the way. We've got some lovely 2-column like Victorian style ones that have been bought. So I've just got to move those tails either side, but they should be really nice once they're in, and they should hopefully turn up tomorrow. So I've already marked in here for where the spotlights are gonna go. So they're gonna go in shortly. I just need to go and buy a hole saw for the right size. And then just gonna continue doing what I'm doing downstairs, putting some screws in the plasterboard. And then I'm gonna try and measure up and get some lights in. But much better now, it's starting to look a bit more like a house as opposed to some sort of building site. And that's only a selection of the boards that we've brought in. So once again, Andy didn't moan in the slightest. That's only probably half of them. So, but yeah, so that's it.